Dino Wrangler. Dino, 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 Wrangler, 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 Dino, 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 Wrangler, 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 Dino Wrangler. Dino, 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 Wrangler, 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 Dino, 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 Wrangler, 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 Dino Wrangler. Dino Wrangler.
G'day, Dino Mates. Dino Wrangler here, and how you doing? Good? Nice to hear. And we're in season 2, and I'm so excited to show you guys the stuff that we've prepared for you this season. A lot of good principles you're gonna learn. But I got home from one of my wrangling adventures, you guys know that, and I saw a picture of me when I was a little kid. And this reminds me of a time when a dino was acting like a bully and he got out of control.
When I was growing, I wasn't the tallest or the strongest hombre in the schoolyard, but that didn't bother me none because I knew there was something that set me apart from everyone else. There were many places a kid could go and play. We had the basketball courts, the soccer fields, and Foursquare. But the one place where all the kids loved to play was the playground.
Yeah!
The playground was the place where everyone could go and climb the monkey bars like a monkey, or jump like a jackrabbit, or slide down the pole like a python. The playground was where our imaginations came alive. It was a place we used to sail the seas and act like pirates, fighting those who had invaded our lands, and act like firefighters being called to put out a fire. It was a place of fun and acceptance. But one day, some Carnotauruses didn't like how he slid down the slide, and crikey, they took it over like it was their own. They stopped anyone from even getting close to it.
Whoa! Oh, man!
Tried to talk to them, they wouldn't listen. They didn't like any of that, and they started to make us do what they wanted to do. I know that what they were doing was wrong, but I didn't know what to do. Then I remembered that there was something I could do. Was it the right time? Or was that only something that happened at me house? It didn't matter. I couldn't think of myself in that moment. I had to do something to help others. So I became the Dino Wrangler. But before I could help me Dino Mates, I needed to know what I was going to be facing, because the Dino Wrangler must know what dinos he's gonna wrangle and what might happen. So I pulled out my dinosaur book, and I knew that this dino was a Carnotaurus or flesh-eating bull. It lived in the late Cretaceous period, about 72 to 69 million years ago. I also learned that the Carnotaurus was a carnivorous dinosaur. That meant it liked meat. However, its mouth was small and couldn't eat the big plant-eating dinosaurs. So paleontologists believe this dinosaur ate smaller bird-like dinosaurs and left the bigger dinosaurs to the likes of the Giganosaurus. As I studied, crikey, I found out these dinosaurs had horns, but its real power was in its legs. The Carnotaurus had super strong legs and a tail that would allow this dino to run really fast. I knew the dinos I was facing were really fast and might move a lot, so I needed to know what they exactly looked like. I didn't want to wrangle the wrong dino, so I got the first Diplodocus drawer to draw me the dinos we would be facing. She drew it really quick and I knew I was going to need it. I then pulled out me dino tracker. These dinos were running all over the place, but they were close by the slide. I knew it was time to wrangle me some dinos.
Yeah, good job, Dino Wrangler.
Yeah!
Good job!
When I was done wrangling these dinos, I took them to the teacher that was on duty. And we talked about bowling, and how instead of bowling people around, a better option would be to talk about what they did and what they could have done better.
Dino Mates, a member from our very own band put a song together so that we can remember what we can do when we're dealing with a bully.
Bully, 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 between you and me. Bully, 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 I know you are not mean. Bully, 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 I'm standing right here. Bully, 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 showing I have no fear. Bully, 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 don't hold me tight. Bully, 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 there is no need to fight. Bully, 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 let's sit here and talk. Bully, 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 we can even use chalk. Bully, 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 we both have emotion. Bully, 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 that causes a commotion. Bully, 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 let's use our mouth with words. Bully, 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 and not call each other birds. Bully, 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 life is so short. Bully, 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 let's do our reports. Bully, 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 let's say what we need. Bully, 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 so we don't have to be mean.
Dino Mates, bullying is not nice to do. Bullying means that someone's either mean to you or scaring you so that you can do exactly what they want you to do. And sometimes you don't feel comfortable in those situations. It can happen at anywhere, at any time, and involve anyone. For example, these dinos didn't want the Dino Mates to go down the slide, so they were mean to them, and they scared them into doing what they wanted to do. Sometimes we're not the only ones that are being bullied, but our friends are. And one thing that's helped me in my life is when I see someone else being bullied, or if I'm being bullied, I try to get somebody else involved. In this case, one of the important people at school to get involved if you're being bullied over there is to talk to a teacher. And if you're being bullied at home, because that can happen too, you talk to a parent. So remember, bullying is not nice to do. And when you see bullying going on, you get somebody else involved. Dino Mates, like, subscribe, and chomp that bell like a dino so you don't miss any of my wrangling adventures. And put a comment below on the person you talk to if you were ever bullied. And remember, this is the Dino Wrangler, and keep backing and dino tracking.
Dino Wrangler.